Etra saw it. I'm Akane. I recently started my teaching career here at Etra Elementary. I can't wait to get started. I'm gonna be the best teacher ever. I was really excited to get my teaching career started, but...
You seem pretty tired. Don't push yourself too hard now.
Oh, Miss Yusuria, thanks, but I'll be fine.
Miss Akane, why did you want to become a teacher?
Why?
The hours are long. Parents are always complaining about something. Work conditions aren't that good, you know?
This is Miss Yusuria. She was really pretty, but she rarely smiled. I kind of felt uncomfortable around her, to be honest. Well, children are the future, and they're full of potential. And I've always wanted to be a teacher, so...
Potential,
She doesn't seem that interested. What about you, Miss Yusuria? How do you see your students?
A burden.
Huh?
They can't control their emotions and they can barely do anything by themselves. They're nothing but a burden to me.
What? That's horrible! Children are the future!
Right.
Ugh, she's such a jerk! She's a horrible teacher. I wouldn't want to be in her class. Forget her! I'm gonna do everything I can for the children. Okay, today you're gonna write an essay.
What?
And today you can write about anything you want.
Anything?
Yup, just let your imaginations run wild. Most teachers wouldn't do this, but this way it'll force them to think on their own. 30 minutes later. Okay, I'm done. Let me see. What I want to be when I grow up.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty good, but it's a bit too formal. Huh? Let your imagination run wild. Tell me what's in your mind.
But I don't know. I can't really think of anything else.
Of course you can't. Don't give up like that.
But,
Look, Karin, you're full of potential. You can dare be anything you want to be.
Okay.
So come on, let's try this again. You got this.
I'm done.
Tachibana, let's see it. This isn't an essay.
Huh?
It's hard to understand what you're trying to say.
But you said we could write about anything we want.
Yes, but you still need an organized structure if you want to get your message across to the reader. Don't worry, though. I know you can do it.
How'd it go, Tachibana? She said to do it again. I don't like her. Her classes are so boring. Yeah, I agree. She expects way too much from us, you know?
I can hear you, but don't worry. Just keep at it. I believe in them. So I kept at it. I wanted my students to learn how to think for themselves. I tried all kinds of things, but honestly, I don't think it was working. Even after a month, my students still seemed bored in class. One day after classes, "Hey, Miss Akane, can you help me with something?" "Of course, anything you need." You got this, Asuji. This girl in my class, Asuji, she asked me to help her practice for PE. She's not good at sports, so this is gonna take a while. This is so hard. But I was proud of her. She took action and came to me for help. I'm gonna do everything I can to help her. You got this, Asuji. I know you can do it. Don't give up. I really didn't want to let her down. The other students in my class weren't doing so well, so I wanted to help Asuji any way I can.
Mrs. Akane's classes are kind of boring. Yeah, I can tell she's passionate about her work, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling it.
If I let her down, I don't know if I can keep doing this. Ah! Watch out! You okay? Yeah, ouch. What's the matter? My foot. Oh no, she's bleeding! Come on, let me take you to the nurse's office. Sorry. Huh? Sorry I let you down. What? Don't say that. You tried your best. That's what matters. But I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry, Miss Akane. Oh dear, don't cry. Oh no, what now? I was never good at PE. The last teacher I had, he kind of gave up on me. He just told me to sit on the sidelines during PE after a while. Oh, I see. But you believed in me, so I want to make you proud, but I'm so sorry. Don't apologize, dear. You did nothing wrong. Wait, did I push herself too much? Is this my fault? Oh no. If I let her down, I don't know if I can keep doing this. I was only thinking about myself. A few minutes later, Sasuji's parents came to pick her up. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. It's not your fault.
He didn't yell at me or anything, but I pushed her too hard. That's why she ended up getting hurt. Then it hit me. I thought I was doing what's best for the students, but in reality, I was only thinking about myself. The next day, what's the right thing to do here? I don't even know anymore.
Miss Akane? Miss Yuzuri has classes about to start.
Oh, right. I almost forgot it's her turn today. Here at Etra Elementary, we observed other teachers' classes every now and then for educational purposes.
Okay, class. Today we're gonna write an essay on the short story you read yesterday.
Like a book report?
I hate book reports. I get it, Akamatsu. I used to hate book reports myself, but the thing is, it's not that bad. You can pretty much write anything you want.
Anything?
Yeah, for instance, you know the story, Gone the Little Fox?
Yeah, it's a pretty sad story.
I know, but when I first read that story, I said to myself, Gone is pretty handy for a fox. What's up with that?
Oh, true.
Those aren't any rules when it comes to book reports. Just write about whatever that comes to mind.
Really? Anything?
Yup, anything that comes to mind. It doesn't matter what it is. This is an exercise in expressing your thoughts through writing, so you can write about anything. I see. I always liked that story, The Curse of the 3-Year Hill. Maybe I'll write about that. Sounds good. And hey, if you can't think of anything, write about what you don't like about your current textbook. Wait, really? Yeah, of course. If you think the textbook should also include comics, write about that. Be specific, though. What kind of comic should the textbook include and why? That sort of stuff.
Ah, sounds fun!
Akamatsu, keep your voice down. Oh, sorry.
Wow, everyone's having a lot of fun.
Oh, and this time, you can write your essay in spoken language format.
What do you mean?
Usually you have to write your essays in written language format, but that can be quite difficult at times. And sometimes it's easier to get your message across when speaking out loud, so just don't worry about the format. Write as if you're speaking to someone.
Cool! I'm not good at writing, but I love talking to my friends, so this is gonna be fun!
Sounds good then. Okay then, let's begin. If you have any questions, let me know.
Okay! Wow, she thought of everything. I would have never thought of this. She's good. Lunch.
You okay, Miss Akane? You look upset.
Miss Yasuria.
You should eat while you can. You still got classes after this, right?
Oh, right. Sorry.
What are you apologizing to me for?
Oh, right. I was really impressed.
By what?
Your class. You thought of everything. Even kids who aren't good at writing book reports.
I just assume that kids can't really do anything, and I organize my curriculum accordingly. I make it easier for kids to keep up with the curriculum.
I see. You're a much better teacher than I am.
Huh?
I don't think I'm made for this. I thought I was thinking about the children, but all I did was push them too hard. Yesterday, one of my students ended up getting hurt because of it. She missed school today, and it's all my fault. I'm the worst teacher ever.
None of us are made for this.
Huh?
Dealing with a classroom full of little kids, it's not easy for anyone. Nobody's really built for this, so to speak. It's a tough job. But for whatever reason, we keep coming back to teach another day. I thought about quitting many times, but something inside me keeps me going. So you should ask yourself, what makes you keep coming back? What drives you?
Oh. Why did I become a teacher in the first place? I can't remember. After classes were over, Miss Yasuri and I were the only ones at the teacher's office. The other teachers were out. It was a bit awkward, but I had work to do, so I just stared at my computer screen in silence. I didn't lift up my head once. But then... Excuse me? Is Miss Akane here? Huh? Sasuji? You okay? I thought you were hurt. Oh, I'm okay now. Sorry I missed class today. Don't worry about it. What brings you here? Oh, I was wondering how you were doing. Huh? You seemed upset when I got hurt yesterday, so I was just a bit worried. Oh, I see. Thanks, dear. I'm fine. She's worried about me? I'm her teacher. I shouldn't be worrying her like this. Hey, yeah? Please don't quit. I really enjoy your classes. What? I'm not really good at anything, so I never liked school, but ever since you became my teacher, things have been different. Like the other day when we wrote those essays. I had lots of fun. Oh, you did? Yeah, some of the other kids didn't like it, but I love writing, so do you remember what I wrote that day? Yeah, you wrote a novel. Yeah, you made a lot of corrections on it. Oh, right, sorry. Don't apologize. I mean, it took me a lot of time to finish it, but every time you pointed something out, it made my story even better, and I really enjoyed it. And you spent so much time looking over my writing. The other teachers, they usually correct it once or twice and they're done, but anyways, I really enjoyed it. Thanks to you, I love writing even more now. I never had a teacher like you before, so yeah, I really like you, Miss Akane. Sasuji. That's why I tried so hard the other day when I was practicing for PE. I wanted to make you proud, but... Miss Akane? Thank you, Sasuji. Don't worry, I'm not gonna quit. I'm not going anywhere. After that, I started working harder than ever. I started thinking about each student and what they were good at, and I planned my curriculum accordingly. And I focused on helping each student excel at the things they were already good at. I wasn't as good as Miss Yasuria just yet, but I was getting there. Okay, what's next? Art class. We're gonna be using scissors, so gotta be careful.
Be more specific.
Ah! Miss Yasuria?
Did you make this yourself?
Yeah, those are for the kids who aren't really good at arts and crafts.
What about this blank piece of paper?
Oh, that's for the kids who are good at arts and crafts. For them, I thought it'd be better to give them a blank piece of paper.
I see. Hey, I know. Why don't you tell the students that don't have to use scissors if they don't want to? Maybe some would prefer to use their hands.
Oh, right. How did I not think of that? Thanks.
Sure thing. You're getting better at this, though. Good work.
Thanks.
So, about what we talked about the other day. Did you find an answer?
Oh, that. Well, kind of, but I'd rather not say. I'm a bit embarrassed.
Oh, I see.
How about you? What drives you? Why do you teach?
Me? Well...
Teacher, Akamatsu dropped the flower vase.
Is it broken?
No.
Okay, good. I'll be right there, okay? Okay.
How's it not broken?
Simple. The vase is made of plastic. Kids are always dropping things. That's why I don't use glass in my classroom.
I see. You thought of everything.
Back to what we are talking about.
Oh, right.
I teach because I love kids. What else?
Well, children are the future, so, and they're full of potential. And I've always wanted to be a teacher, so I think I get it now. The reason I became a teacher? I like you, Miss Akane. I feel the same way. Hey!
Yeah?
I feel the same way. All right, time to get back to work.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。さすがに大人のお荷物は言い方がちょっときつい感じはしますが、でも子供なんですから何もできないのは仕方のないことだと思います。誰だって子供の頃は何もわからないわけですからね。いろいろ教えていくのが大人という存在なのであって、特に先生という存在は教えることをしっかりしないといけませんから、プレッシャーもあるかもしれませんね。先生の数だけ教え方はたくさんあり異なります。そしてそんな数多くの教え方がある中、子供の自由な発想を大切にするのはいいことだと思います。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもいい話だなと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。